8-year-old Karam, with his dark brown hair and bright blue eyes, woke up early that day, just like every other morning. But today felt different. There was a flutter of excitement in his chest, a feeling he couldn't quite understand. He knew something special was going to happen today. At the breakfast table, he watched his parents whispering and giggling together. When his mother said, "Karam, we have a nice surprise for you today," his excitement grew even more. With wide eyes, he asked, "What is it, Mom?" unable to hide his curiosity. His father smiled and said, "You'll find out soon, but first, close your eyes." Karam closed his eyes and let his parents take him by the hands and lead him to his room. They slowly counted, 3, 2, 1, now open. When Karam opened his eyes, he nearly lost his breath at the sight before him. There, in the middle of his room, stood a shiny red toy car. Karam's eyes sparkled with joy. "Is this for me?" he asked, almost in disbelief. His mother nodded, "Yes, Karam. This is your first toy car." Karam gently took the car into his hands. As he touched its bright red surface, it felt like he was holding a real car. He turned the wheels and examined the tiny steering wheel. His imagination had already taken over. He imagined himself inside a fast-moving race car. He placed the car on the floor and started driving it around the room. As Karam watched the car's wheels leave tracks on the carpet, he imagined himself on the world's biggest racetrack. With shining eyes, he looked at his father and shouted with joy, "This car is amazing." "Thank you." He spent the entire day playing with his car. As Karam drove his car, his room transformed into an imaginary city. The beds became buildings, the patterns on the carpet turned into roads. Karam was the fastest driver in the city with his new car. He held his breath as he took the turns, and a smile spread across his face as he sped down the straightaways. When the day finally ended, and it was time for bed, Karam carefully placed his car on the nightstand beside his bed, as if it too needed to sleep. He looked at it one last time before closing his eyes and whispered to himself, "This car will be my best friend." From that day on, Karam's life revolved around this little red car. Every day, he embarked on a new adventure with it. When he played with it, he forgot about the world. It was just him and his red car. The red car became a companion that colored Karam's world with imagination, a gift that brought him the most wonderful surprise in life.